Hey tubes, Jonathan was wrong here. Truth on a budget. I got some diesel sunglasses lines on my face. So, few things on my mind. One of which is it's a beautiful day, so that's nice, right? Also got into my car and my engine light turned off for some reason. So that's great. I mean, it might be a future problem, obviously, but it's not right now. So that's great. Um, so yeah, I just been feeling like, like a lot of people, in our, field, I guess, field of study, field of research, field of lifestyle, have been really stressed out. Been feeling the stress as of late. Maybe even more so than usual. I know I have. I feel from a lot of the people that we listen to, they're getting a little bummed out too. I think we all are. And, there's a lot of reasons, like, one, first and foremost, the struggle is real, we all know it and feel it. I'm assuming anyone watching this is. And two, we're getting pretty close. I mean, who knows how many, like, I feel like the more we get in touch with the other side, spirit world, whatever you want to call it, the more we open up to them. Like, ever since the whole quote-unquote Roswell thing and, all the discovery of the microchip and all that garbage, etc., etc. Even prior to that, there's just been sort of a downward spiral as far as morale, strength of psyche. I mean, who knows as far as history goes? History, as far as we know, is all, all of it could be 100% garbage. We have no idea as far as what's what. But anyway, as far as, serial killers and just sick maniacs, you have them in, like, Rome, and any other great, powerful societies of the olden days that had deep spiritual contact. You have sick maniacs. Fast forward to turn of the century, and H.H. Holmes, etc. There's been, I mean, like, people don't know who Albert Fish is. He's a real piece of garbage. I mean, these weren't. I feel like this wasn't as common. I feel like people didn't want to F kids as much. I feel like people didn't want to murder and eat each other as much. I feel like the whole negative atmosphere is sort of increasing. And not that I believe in Scientology at all. At the very least, it's just something I've studied. Like I said, I've studied all religions. Even a lot of them are really pseudo religions, really, if you break it down. Anyway, Scientology. I lost my train of thought. One moment, please. I'm back. It's funny. As soon as I pause, it's like a second or two later. If I'm under the gun, I don't want to waste my time sitting here like, I just wasted time doing that though. But anyways, Scientology. They have that whole thing where all bad emotions are caused by, the spirits of dead aliens, yada, yada, yada. Well, here's the thing. I feel like a lot of the intense, the especially bad, like, I feel like human beings can be led in certain directions given the right stimulus. And once we're going in a certain direction, I feel like something can take over and make it more so. I mean, think about times when you've been really mad, and you're just and your face is all like you can't fake it. That's a thing too, right? When you can't fake being as when you're ridiculous, like your face is all contorted mad. And then afterwards, like you don't feel, like you don't 100% feel like it was you. I mean, that hasn't happened to me in a long time. I used to black out when I was a kid. I used to go full berserker and like come to somewhere else, and bad stuff happened. But anyway, not from drinking. Like I just used to black out and go nuts. But anyway, I feel like there's just more. There's more demons afoot. There's more of them around. They're. I mean, here's another parallel. Think about Jimi Hendrix and the Electric Church. Look at myself. I look like a combination of never mind. Anyway, there's something up with the electricity. They've been gathering it. They've in a lot of the Egyptian things. There's different forms. I mean, like there's just gathering electricity has been a thing, and I think like there is a ghost in the machine. I think the whole Gremlins, the real not the movie that changed the whole rating system of movies. No, I mean like in like the the World War II. They used to talk about airplanes getting all jinky out of nowhere, and they used to call them gremlins, which I believe is one of those Celtic type. A lot of the Celtic stuff. It's straight up greys. Seriously, look into some of the Celtic mythology. Some of the fairy folk are literally described as greys. There's no the fair, the fae, the fair ones. That's a whole bunch of stuff that's easy to parallel into demonology. I digress. Anyway, so I feel like since the way society's been going, the way technology's been going, the way we've been breaking down the veil, because they need to really come through, they need weakened areas. That's why there's haunted areas and haunted items and stuff. There is an I'm not, and I don't know how it works, but it could get tied. There's fetters, linkings, anchors, openings, whatever. There's a tie, and I think they're all getting let loose, and I think they're all just surrounded by us. I mean, we're surrounded by them. They're in everything. They're in our cell phones. They're in televisions. They're in anything with a chip in it. There's a demon in there. Demons gave us chips. There's a thing having to do with all this AI and all this D-Wave and CERN and all of it. There's all a connection with technology. I think. People give me crap all the time, well, especially because I have a cell phone. Like, oh, you have a cell phone. It's like, well, yeah, I unfortunately need one because I need to work. I need to, pay bills. I need to get in touch with people. I need to do stuff, unfortunately. Trust me, if I could go just live somewhere, where it's nice, like not up in Alaska, and just live somewhere where the weather's temperate, because you're not allowed to live anywhere for free where the weather's temperate. For such a reason, I would in a effing heartbeat. I've lived in the woods with nothing, and even though things weren't great in my life at that time, I was very happy in a lot of other ways. Did a whole bunch of reading on the Dark Ages at that time too. Whole bunch. Read like 3 or 4 books just specifically on the Dark Ages. Anyway, blah blah blah. I feel like a lot of people are getting down. I feel like we all feel a little run ragged. We're all stressed. We're all bummed. We all wish more people could open their eyes. We wish more people could shake the illusion. I hate cognitive dissonance. I hate it. I hate it. It makes me sick. It It's one of those baffling, infuriating things when a sense of denial is so strong that it's impossible to use any form of logic whatsoever to get through to somebody. It's very stressful. And I feel you. And here's the thing, like, don't let it get to you. It's like the never-ending story, you know, where right now we're in the the swamps of sadness or whatever. You know, don't be like Artax. Don't let the sadness get to you. Don't get dragged down, okay? Artax! I'm so sorry I had to. No! You're letting the sadness get to you. Great movie. I love that movie. Kids movies suck nowadays. Have you had do you have anyone with kids or kids around and you've been forced to like sit through one? They're so dumb. Nothing happens. It's just an excuse for pop music and, you know, bad messages. I mean, not that, you know, Labyrinth, you know, I know a lot of people have, you know, taken away from Labyrinth, mostly David Bowie's crotch. Still a great movie. Love the soundtrack, especially the S.E. Usher scene. That song's so good. I was almost about to start singing it. I'm glad I didn't. Anyway, so yeah, keep your chin up. Keep it up. You know, stop. You know, don't let it get you down. It's rough, but we're scattered. We're scattered, but we're together. No, you're not suffering alone, okay? And it's not for nothing. Just, you know, we got to keep doing what we can, and it's just stay strong, man. Everybody, brothers and sisters, stay strong. Get on the armor of Christ. If you haven't come around, I can't tell you what to do because it doesn't work that way. Pick up a Bible, start reading it. You might start feeling something. Who knows? You know, skip to the back about 40%. You know, start there. Hymns is good too, but if you really want a direction, like a lot of people make the mistake of, you know, like Genesis is cool, then there's a lot of, you know, like I'm not dissing on the Bible, but a lot of people get hung up really quick with, you know, so and so, you know, you'll beget so and so. It's a lot of information. It's a catalog of information at that point, and it just, you know. Anyway, the most important thing is that Jesus is the new way. You know, a lot of people say, oh, the Old Testament, the New Testament, yada yada yada, whatever. That's a moot point. Jesus is the way, so it doesn't matter. It's not even a moot point because it's not really up for debate. Jesus is the new way, so we do what Jesus says. And that didn't happen that long ago. We have a pretty good record of what he said, which is clearly a blessing. It was a blessing in all forms. God made it very easy for us. Believe in the Son. Don't be a scumbag. People are like, you know, like, oh, you're so close-minded. There's so much you can't do. Oh yeah, I can't lie. I can't, you know, purposefully hurt people. I can't steal. I can't, you know, oh no, can't watch porno and, you know, cut myself and do mushrooms. Oh, what a effing tragedy, you know? I don't know. I don't think it's that hard to try to lead a reasonably good life within your surroundings, and, you know, give glory to God whenever you can, all days, every day. But I'm running out of time. I just, like I said, chin up. It's not a fist fight, it's a spirit fight. So stay strong. Jesus loves you. We all love each other. And just know, even if it's friggin' 5 or 6 people on the internet, because there's just no one you know personally or in your area, whatever, that's 5 or 6 people, you know, that are fighting there with you. I'm almost out of time. Everyone have a beautiful day and God bless. Voice cracked.